Most dash cams are still designed like it's years ago, front and maybe rear, but real accidents don't just happen in front of you. They happen from the sides during lane merges, on roundabouts, or in car parks when someone clips your door and drives off. And this is personal for me. The only accident I've ever had was a sideswipe on a roundabout when a car merged straight into my lane. It was clearly their fault, but I had no dash cam, so it turned into a long insurance argument with zero proof. A normal front and rear setup wouldn't have captured that either. Only a side angle would have shown what really happened. That's exactly why this caught my attention. The Botslab G980H is a true 3K 4-channel dash cam with 560-degree coverage, recording the front, both sides, and the rear at the same time. If you're into proper tech testing instead of marketing claims, hit like and let's see what this can actually do. Here's the hardware that makes it interesting. The front camera uses a 170-degree lens. Each side camera covers 120 degrees, and the rear covers 150. Put together, that wraps almost completely around the car, which is something normal 2-channel systems simply can't manage. The smart part is that the side cameras are magnetically detachable, so you don't need all 4 feeds. You can remove one and the system switches to 3-channel 4K mode for greater front detail. Internally, it uses a supercapacitor instead of a battery, so it handles heat better. It has 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi, built-in GPS, a 3.1-inch touch display, and includes a 120 GB card in the box. Installation is more modular than the fixed taxi-style kits I've used before. Because the side cameras just snap on with magnets, you can position them exactly where your car needs coverage. The interface is actually decent too. You can preview all 4 cameras at once on the screen instead of constantly switching videos. Voice control is built in too. Watch this. Take photo. It captures a clip without touching anything, which is how it should work while driving. Now, a quick question for you. Are you currently running front and rear only or no dash cam at all? Drop that in the comments because I'm curious what most of you are using. This is real daytime footage straight from the unit. In 4K channel mode, the front records at 3K and there's plenty of detail for plates and road signs. What matters more to me is the side perspective, because this is where most systems are blind. When a car drifts into your lane, you can see it entering the danger zone long before contact. And for insurance disputes, that angle is priceless. Bitrate holds up well, there isn't much motion smear, and the wide dynamic range handles bright sky against dark road better than I expected for a multi-camera setup. Night performance uses an f1.8 lens with wide dynamic range and infrared LEDs on the side cameras. In my testing, plates were readable at around 4 meters, which is roughly 13 feet, and that lines up with their claim. The infrared inside the car also works properly, so the cabin stays visible without blinding reflections. Useful if you do rideshare or just want proof of what happened inside. With the optional hardwire kit, you unlock the full 24/7 parking features. Instead of only waking up after a heavy impact, this uses a sentry style detection. So if someone lingers within about 5 meters, it starts recording early before damage happens. There's also time-lapse recording at 1 frame per second, impact locking, and an 8-second pre-record buffer so the lead up to an event isn't lost. If you've got family who park on public streets, this is the part worth sharing with them. The 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi is genuinely fast. I pulled a few hundred megabytes of footage in seconds instead of the usual waiting around you get with 2.4 GHz cams. The real question is whether 4 channels are actually worth it. If you only care about classic rear-end collisions, then probably not. But for lane merges, supermarket car parks, rideshare use, and busy urban driving, the side view is the difference between your word and actual proof. The super capacitor design also gives it an advantage for long-term reliability compared with battery cams that can swell in summer heat. From a tech point of view, the G980H gets most things right. You get genuine 3K 4-channel recording with the option to switch to 4K 3-channel, solid night performance, fast 5.8 GHz transfers, proper parking features, and GPS built in, all without the usual overheating issues thanks to the capacitor design. I'll leave the product link below and any discount code will be down there as well. Let me know in the comments whether you'd run this as a full 4-channel or switch to the higher resolution 3-channel mode. Thanks for watching and drive safe.